Let's talk about sexual communication and how we can develop better sexual communication because communication and good sex are often well connected. Um, Sex is certainly something that we can think about in terms of PERMA, positive emotions, engagement, that often during sex one is very mindful. Positive relationships. And that's certainly where a sense of connectedness and communication comes in. So let's think about what we remember about good communication. Certainly, one part is being clear and respectful um, and saying what we mean and meaning what we say. Another part is good listening. So, we may go back and think about people like Carl Rogers and what he said about unconditional positive regard and accurate empathy and genuineness, and that those are certainly going to play in. So here are some ideas about things that we can take or keep in mind as we're talking about sexual behavior. Certainly one piece is normalizing how uncomfortable it feels or may feel to talk about sex. Some people find it easy to talk about, but many people find it difficult. Second, communicate clearly about your sexual needs and, also learn about your partner's sexual needs. What do they want? What helps make them happy? Give constructive feedback, but it needs to be non-judgmental, because this is a place where many people feel very uncomfortable and very, have difficulty being open and honest. Pay attention to both your nonverbal cues. What is your body saying about, does this feel right or not? But also pay attention to your partners. What is your partner saying? If you mean no, say no. And if your partner says no, hear and respect no. So things that you can do to improve your communication. Certainly one piece is to pause, breathe, and then observe carefully. And the pause allows you to see more than one perspective. Second, recognize the larger context for yourself and the other person. Things like stress, parenting, what's happening at work may influence how someone feels about themselves, their bodies, and connecting with somebody else. And if we're aware of that, it'll make it easier. And then find ways to respond openly and non-judgmentally. We've talked before about using I statements. I statements include things like saying, I feel this way, but I'm hoping that, this is how I feel when we're doing something. Admit your mistakes, needs, and desires, and describe your wants or needs in ways that the other person can hear. You also want to work toward a solution. So it means collaborating with the other person rather than saying no. Now, all of these ideas are really fit within the critical thinking model, because in this, as we've been talking, we're paying attention to values, we're paying attention to perceiving things from other perspectives. Your partner may have a different perspective than yours. To be reflective and think about your own experience in a situation, and to be aware of the context, how what's happening with work, with children, with your health may influence how you feel. And take care. Bye-bye.